When it comes to Pilot, like one of the points on that, that note is SP will leave party. SP is obviously he's referring to Sachin Pilot, and that it's followed by observers पहले नहीं रिपोर्ट देते या सही रिपोर्ट देते तो बेहतर होता. Like another point is first state president who tried to topple the state government. So this is again a common line which has been repeated by you know the Gehlot camp.
Hello and welcome to the latest edition of the Political Pulse. Today we are in conversation with Hamza Khan, Senior Correspondent Jaipur at the Indian Express. Rajasthan Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot's meeting with Congress President Sonia Gandhi on September 29 ended with the veteran leader profusely apologizing to her and also withdrawing from the party's presidential race. Now, there is suspense over Ashok Gehlot continuing as the Chief Minister of Rajasthan. However, photos of notes that Ashok Gehlot was carrying into the meeting with Sonia Gandhi have caused a stir. So, what are these allegations that Ashok Gehlot is leveling at Sachin Pilot, and how has Sachin Pilot reacted to them? So, sir, I'll directly come to you, and could you just tell me about these notes and what are these allegations against Sachin Pilot by Ashok Gehlot?
So heading into the meeting with Sonia Gandhi, Ashok Gehlot had a set of notes, and there is a photojournalist with Malayalam Manorama, Suresh Jayaprakash, who managed to get a look at at the notes. So for all we know, it might be intentional move by Ashok Gehlot, because he works very smartly. But nevertheless, I mean, the photographs of the note, which apparently referred to Sachin Pilot, those photographs went viral. So there he said a few things, mainly, leveling charges against Sachin Pilot. So, I mean, we have known, like in Rajasthan and in Jaipur, I mean, many of those things are known pretty well. So he was sort of reiterating, those issues before Sonia Gandhi. One of the first things was that, I mean, of course, he did mention that jo hua bahut dukhad hua, main bhi bahut ahat hu, that he's, of course, deeply hurt and saddened by, what has happened, and then that he apologizes to Sonia Gandhi. But when it comes to Sachin Pilot, like one of the points on that, that note is SP will leave party. SP is obviously, he's referring to Sachin Pilot, and that it's followed by observers पहले नहीं रिपोर्ट देते या सही रिपोर्ट देते तो बेहतर होता, because following the events of September 25th, the observers Mallikarjun Kharge and Ajay Makan, they submitted a report to Sonia Gandhi. So he probably meant that the report could have taken time, and that he had some more things to say, to communicate to Sonia Gandhi. Then like another point is first state president who tried to topple the state government. So this is again a common line which has been repeated by the Gehlot camp, that nowhere in history you would see a state president, a party's state president, who's also the deputy CM, conspiring to topple his own government. So that was another point. And another point was 102 versus SP plus 18. So this is a direct reference to the 2020 political crisis, when Congress, like Gehlot camp, had 102 MLAs, and Pilot had rebelled with 18 other MLAs. So that, and then another very serious allegation against the Pilot camp was that so the point in the letter, it says 10 crore slash BJP, as in dash BJP office, paisa wapas nahi. So this is again like we have been hearing it for quite a while, that some rebels allegedly, it's again, it's a rumor, it's not confirmed, and it's, at best an accusation. We can't confirm or, say how accurate this is. But we have been hearing in Jaipur for quite a while that many of the rebels in the Pilot camp, they allegedly, took the first installment to switch sides, and they didn't pay it back. So probably that is what Gehlot was referring to, in that point, that 10 crore BJP office, that that the rebels, they received 10 crores, like each of them, some of them, or all of them, we don't know, and they got 10 crores and paisa wapas nahi. So that's also a key key set of words, that paisa wapas nahi. So that again reaffirms or goes on to say that those rumors are maybe not just rumors, that might have happened. Another point is Gundagardi, vindictive, arrogant, Vidhayakon mein bhai. Another point after that is Pushkar, Shakuntala Rawat. So all of these refer to that there is a fear amongst MLAs, because earlier this month, as in earlier in September, there was an event. There was the Asti Visarjan Karikram program for the Gurjar leader, Kirodi Baisla, and it was in Pushkar, and Shakuntala Rawat and Ashok Channa, they are ministers in the Gehlot government, so they had gone to that particular program. And when Ashok Channa was addressing, so first it was Shakuntala Rawat who was addressing, and then there was a bit of hooting, and then the people tried to disrupt her address, but then she managed to complete her address. And after that, after her, Ashok Channa took the stage, took the microphone, and started addressing. But then like soon after, the crowds, which apparently had a lot of Sachin Pilot followers, they started chanting Sachin Pilot Zindabad. They started hurling shoes towards the stage, and empty water bottles as well. And then of course, I mean, Channa was a bit angry, and he indicated that he said as much, like we could tell from his words, ki tumko dekh lunga, something like that, he said. And then later on, he also tweeted that something about Sachin Pilot. If he wants to remove me, then like if he wants to become the CM, to jaldi kar le. Like he was basically very angry about what had happened. So
Yeah, he made a statement
that is
the
what.
following day. He made a press say, like he made a comment some to the press also, I think. The
Yeah,
next
yeah. He went on to Twitter, and he made accusations against Sachin Pilot. So that was also referred in the points, in Gehlot's note. And another point, one of the last points, there is just a word visible. It says Manesar. So Manesar, as we all know, like the pilot camp allegedly, went to Manesar and in Haryana, where like during the 2020 rebellion, and that like the Gehlot camp keeps saying that they were under the protection of the Haryana police, and when an SOG team from Rajasthan, so an FIR had been lodged by the Special Operations Group into the attempt to topple the Gehlot government. So subsequently, the SOG team, went to Manesar, and initially they were, stopped by the Haryana police. But then eventually they were let into that particular hotel, only to know, or only to be told that the pilot camp, all those MLAs, all those 19 MLAs, had left that particular hotel a day ago. So that was the Manesar was a reference to that. Yeah. So these were all the major points. The accusations against Pilot, which Gehlot might have shared with Sonia Gandhi.
Are we aware of any reaction from Sachin Pilot's side? Like, has he reacted to any of these allegations? What has he replied?
No, of course not. Of course not. So the last few weeks, I mean, bar one or two statements by the pilot camp, and that too over direct accusations, the Sachin Pilot camp has largely been quiet. So the reasoning there is that we don't want to say anything objectionable that might jeopardize the chances of Sachin Pilot becoming the CM. So they have been maintaining, silence, their silence more or less. Of course, there have been comments by Gehlot loyalist, Sachin Pilot loyalist, Ved Prakash Solanki. But that again, because Dharmendra Rathore, who is a Gehlot camp leader, he had made direct accusation against Ved Prakash Solanki. So that's why Ved Prakash Solanki, had something to say on the allegations. So, but other than that, the pilot camp has largely been quiet. It's not, and of course, they haven't said anything on these accusations so far.
So, what is the current political situation in Rajasthan, and will Ashok Gehlot continue as CM? Because today I saw, before this, I just saw that he has resumed his duties as the chief minister, right? Like,
yeah.
what
So
is the current
again,
situation?
we don't know what will happen again, right now it's just speculation whether Sachin Pilot will become the CM or whether Gehlot will continue the CM. And Venugopal had said a couple of days ago that we'll resolve we'll address the Rajasthan situation in a day or two. But still, like at this point, we don't know what might happen. So both leaders, Sachin Pilot, if you look at Sachin Pilot's body language, and like after he, met Sonia Gandhi, like a couple of days ago, so he was smiling. So that those photographs again went viral on social media. That he was, he had a wide smile, on his face. So it was interpreted as an indication that he will be made the CM. Of course, we don't know how how accurate this is. So that's that. And if you look at Ashok Gehlot, so today he has been attending government programs, and then he also said he was asked about the budget, as in who will present the next state budget. So he said that people should send recommendations directly to me. So that again is an indication that that I will continue as a CM. And then also, like earlier, Gehlot was said to resign from the post of CM because of the party's a party agreeing to one person one post rule at the Udaipur Chintan Shivir. So that was because Gehlot was going on to probably was in the race for the party president post, but that is not happening anymore. So Gehlot right now has just one post of the state chief minister. So we don't know whether how it will play out in the coming days. Yeah.
Can you briefly tell me about Ashok Gehlot's apology to Sonia Gandhi? Like what transpired in the meeting and what did he say?
Yeah, of course we can't say what exactly happened or what exactly he said in the meeting, because that's just between Sonia Gandhi and Ashok Gehlot. But then if you go by the first point in his letter, which said that jo hua bahut dukhad hua, main bhi bahut ahat hu. So of course that clearly is it's an emotional statement that I'm also deeply hurt. And then Gehlot camp has, since the beginning, since this the boycott of CLP meeting took place in on 25th of September, the Gehlot camp has repeatedly said that the CM didn't have anything to do with this, with the events, and that we did this on our own on our own regard, that the CM didn't know anything about this, and it just happened because the MLAs were angry, and so we went to the speaker CP Joshi and submitted the resignations, but then CM didn't have anything to do with this. So then that is what probably the CM might have tried to communicate to Sonia Gandhi, that this was unexpected. I was not like I'm also saddened by the events. And then second, in Jaipur, like immediately after Gehlot met Sonia Gandhi, we had Chief Whip Mahesh Joshi, who was and is allegedly one of the architects of the events of September 25th, when the MLAs, Gehlot's camp MLAs, they boycotted the CLP. So Joshi has also been given a notice by the party high command over the events. So that's what. So this is what Mahesh Joshi says, that CM couldn't sleep, on the night of 25th September, and when we went to meet him, so Joshi says that he has never seen Ashok Gehlot in so much pain. Not when the party lost 2003 elections, assembly elections, and not when the party lost 2013 elections. So again, the Gehlot camp is trying to, it tried to say that this is an emotional moment for Gehlot, and he's really saddened by the events, and that we are to be blamed. The CM shouldn't be blamed for the events. So yeah, that's it.
Thank you so much for all the interesting details. Tune into the Indian Express for all the latest updates. Thank you so much for watching, and do not forget to like and subscribe our channel.